are you okay, sir? Sir, are you okay? Are you okay, sir?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, get up.
Thank you.
Go.
Thank you.
These are the type of situations us Navy SEALs would go through in an actual rescue mission. But we all have guardian angels. And yet America has one too. These guys would go into horrible places to protect us, save us, anything. These guys are our Navy SEALs. I chose to be a Navy SEAL because they will protect, and I want to serve my country. Navy SEALs go on rescue missions. They eliminate targets and they gather intel. They gather intel as in gather intel on a hostage situation, anything. They eliminate targets as if they were threatening America or anyone. And then they go on rescue missions to save a hostage, such as I did, or they can rescue intel that may have gotten out to compromise them. My three career choices were Navy SEAL, because I wanted to serve my country. Middle school pastor, because I've gone through some experiences that I thought maybe could help them, others go get help and help them. And a psychologist. I wanted to be a psychologist because I like helping people a lot. My three trade-offs were I paid $20 from my miscellaneous so I could get a better car. I took $120 out of my charity so I could get clothing. And then I took $65 from miscellaneous so I could make for toiletries. My three positive and negatives were I get, for my positive incentives were I get college paid for. I don't have to pay taxes since I get my paycheck overseas, and I get to serve my country. My three negatives were I never know what that day could hold, as in I could get injured that day, one of my friends could get injured, or I could die. I can't necessarily speak freely about my beliefs, political or religious. And then I get very little family time because since there's only 377 Navy SEALs, they always need me on active. My opportunity cost of being a Navy SEAL is becoming a pastor. I would like to become a pastor, but I wanted to serve my country and I feel called to become a Navy SEAL. On my resume, I went to high school and I got my high school diploma, but I did not go to college since I was going into the Navy SEALs. But on my resume, I worked at Academy Sports and I learned how to fire a firearm and to show others how to fire one too. And then I worked at the YMCA and I learned how to save someone's life either in water or anywhere else. On my letter of application, I wrote Mark Hoover's because after I retired from the Navy SEALs, I wanted to become a pastor, so I wrote to him since I wanted to become a pastor, and I told him that I feel called to go into become a pastor because I thought it would be, I felt called to. On my spreadsheet, I make $30,000 a year. I make $2,500 monthly. And I don't have to pay taxes since I'm in the military, and my paychecks are paid overseas. And I pay $447 a month for my Audi A3 since it's a new 2016 car. But I was able to afford that because I took out of miscellaneous. Then on my budget, I pay 43% for my disc creationary because I don't have to pay for taxes, so I was able to put more into there. Then I have 27% for my transportation because I'm paying more for gas than taking trams or other. Then coming up next, I have 14% on my housing since I'm sharing an apartment with a friend. We pay half of that, so that goes into my housing. And then and then 7% of it goes towards toiletries, keeping clean, even though I'm on the battlefield a lot. Then for food I have 6%, which includes date nights, and then for utilities I put 3% for utilities, so I pay for gas and electric along with everything else, my phone. My websites I used were Marines.com, which helped me understand to choose whether it's between the Navy SEALs and the Marines. BLS.gov, which told me what a Navy SEAL does. SEALs, WCC.com, which told me what a SEAL does, what training they need. And then Navy.com, which told me what the special forces will look like in the Navy SEALs. And then military.com, which told me about all the different branches of the military. SEALs. Just think, these are the men who help you sleep at night.